and welcome to the Technically Sick podcast. I'm your host, Monica Michelle. Technically Sick is a podcast that explores how technology can improve access to education, employment, transportation, and improve socialization for the disabled and chronic illness community. On this show, I'll be covering how to use and optimize the technology currently available, as well as discussing the future of accessible tech on the horizon. I'll be interviewing technology experts, innovators, community advocates, and more. A little background on me. I have multiple chronic illnesses. I primarily have Ehlers-Danlos, which is a connective tissue disorder, so it means that I have pretty severe dislocations at least once a day. I also have fibromyalgia, POTS, and mast cell activation disorder. Due to the very unpredictable nature of Ehlers-Danlos, also known as EDS, I'm what's known as an ambulatory wheelchair user. That means that I use my mobility device as needed. My wheelchair is my favorite personal technology for so many reasons. I use my wheelchair when I might not be able to walk, when I need to save energy for other activities, and when I just want to avoid unnecessary pain. I also sometimes use my wheelchair to make sure that people are more careful around me. When I'm out in public, it's really easy to get hurt, even just by having someone bump into me. Beyond my conditions, I'm also an artist. I'm an author. I'm an educator. I have an amazing spouse and 2 wonderful children. I have a small suburban farm full of fuzzy, furry, feathered creatures. Thanks to technology, I'm able to adapt my skills and my hobbies so that I can do them more often, from gardening to illustrations. I love technology. I love it because I see it as a chance to level the playing field. Being able to get around with smart mobility aids and the newest driving tech, that has given me some of my autonomy back. Being able to take classes at home on my own time from my bed, that's opened up my world. Being able to have a reminders app on my phone has offset my complete inability to remember things. I am not the only one who technology can help. There are more than 61 million adults in the United States who live with a disability. The accessibility barriers we are up against are too important to ignore. While I have found many solutions over the years, and I'll be highlighting them on this podcast, there are still some blind spots that prevent us from reaching the goals that we as a community want to achieve. Goals to better our lives and the lives of those around us. On Technically Sick, we'll be looking into a variety of technologies, including the positive impacts of virtual reality, innovations in our mobility aids, home health technology, and wearable tech. Even our smartphones can be used to help us improve our daily lives. I am so excited to learn alongside you. We're going to take a deep dive into where technology is right now, and we're going to daydream about what's on the horizon. Not just for those of us who are disabled, but for how we can improve access for everyone. Technically Sick has a page on empoweredus.org, where you can find the extended show notes to each episode, including tips, takeaways, transcripts, and relevant resource links. You can also find information about all of our other shows on the Empowered Us Network, which is presented by Good Days. Be sure to follow us on all of the Empowered Us social channels to stay up to date with the podcast happenings and connect with us.